good.
Before I begin that, I just want to quickly give you a bit of formal thank you for buying all the comedians rounds. No, seriously, thank you. And we all appreciate that as well. Like, I know how much it is. Like the other day, I go up and my friends buy around the drinks. No thanks. Instead they just tell me like, dude, this is an AA meeting. What are you doing here? You know. Alright, guys, love alcohol. Jesus, this is like, at one point I'm walking there and thinking, fuck, I think I'm just, not doing good. I'm like, no, it's probably the night already. No, it's me.
Bit of both.
I mean, it's 80 to 20.
50, no.
Yeah, no, you guys are the 80. No, okay, I'm the 80. And my name is Caleb, and alcoholic for 10 weeks. Okay. Now, let's get up my next act. It is Stu Mac. Everybody, give it a round of applause.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't get people sometimes. I don't understand, like I was talking to this kid that I work with at work. He's like 21, right? He's crapping on about his weekend. I'm in and out of this conversation, right? But he's crapping on. He's like, yeah, went to the pub Saturday night with the boys, had a couple of beers with the boys, And then like, I've seen this chick that I like at the bar, so, went up to the bar, ordered a drink, and I was like, yo, low key, let me get your snap. And she was like, nah. I was like, come on, babe, let me get your snap. And she's like, I said no. And ever since then, man, I've just been like low key, like not feeling like confident, like low key, not like feeling like myself, like low key. And I had to cut him off there. And I'm like, dude, you do realise that when you use low key twice within parallel sentences, you create a paradox, right? Because you say low key, then you say the thing you're trying to be low key about. Then you say low key, then you say the thing you're trying to be low key about. I'm convinced that you don't know what low key means, and you're just saying it because you think it sounds cool. And then he was like, nah, man, that's just my culture, that's my generation, that's what we say. And I'm like, dude, low key's been around since 92. Your generation doesn't have the fucking attention span to make shit up. All you've got is 6'7". To be fair though, when I was running around his age, we were saying 6'9", we thought it was fucking hilarious.
That's so true.
I got thrown out of my mate's place last week. Yeah, they invited me around for dinner, and they put on a beautiful spread, roast dinner, veggies, all the fixings, and we ate the dinner and, conversated, me, my mate, his wife, his 2 kids. And then when we finished, we went out to the back deck to have a couple of drinks while the sun went down. And, me, my friend, his wife were on one end of the deck, and 2 or 3 metres away, his kids were at the other end of the deck, doing kid shit, playing with toys, And everything was cool, Conversation was light, the drinks were flowing. And then all of a sudden, the conversation took a dark turn. Epstein files, cannibal pedophiles, child grooming, this sort of thing, And my mate pipes up and goes, I just don't understand how you can run a household or raise children that become susceptible to something like child grooming. And then I shit you not, his wife got up to go to the kitchen to get a drink, and as she walked past him, he smacked her on the ass. And as he smacked her on the ass, she went, ooh, daddy. And I looked at him, I looked at his kids, I looked back at him, and I was like, well, dude, you want to change the world, you might want to start at home. He threw a chair, I had to duck it and shit, get out of there with this fucking... I don't think we're friends anymore. They don't return my calls. I don't think we're friends anymore. But that's the thing, as people, sometimes we're so, fixated on the target, we compartmentalise to a point where we don't see the victim. A good example of this is when I was working on my car a couple of weeks back and had the radio on, I heard over the news that a 7-year-old boy had been clipped by a train in Melbourne. Now, not much else was said in this news report other than the fact that the boy was taken to a hospital with minor injuries. So he's going to be alright, he'll live. But also, the driver of the train would be drug and alcohol tested, and subsequently would have a line of questioning with detectives afterwards. And at first I was like, yeah, you know, you want to make sure that the guy's not off his face or on the juice or whatever, you know. But then I was like, what were they hoping to get out of that conversation? Like, all right, Ray, tell us what happened. Yeah, well, I was just coming up from fucking Bentley Station, you know, fucking about a K up the track. This is some shit by the side of the fucking track. So I was just like, where's the one place in the world you can get hit by a train? It's a train track, right? If you told me you were walking down the street and you and a friend got hit by a car, I'd say driver error. But, you know, more than likely or not, you're less likely to get hit by a train that's not on a train track than you are to win the lotto, get hit by a shark, and get struck by lightning all on the same day. You know what the fucked up part about this whole thing is, right? You know who didn't get drug and alcohol tested? You know who didn't have to have a line of questioning with detectives afterwards? The parents of that kid. Because I guarantee you, any 7-year-old boy that's clipped by a train, parents are both stoned and drunk at the very same time. Hanging out over the fucking couch, needles in arms, broken bottles and shit, fucking kitchen's on fire. Alright, that's me. Thank you.
That's sad, not funny.
No, that's not good. Thank you. Round of applause. Man, do we wish you took up.